So there's this love story that I've been thinking of, and it's a bit raunchy, So hold on to your hats if you're not really used to really raunchy stuff. So this woman, she's walking around, she's got a big butt, like a big butt, and she's walking around and her big butt. It's being a big butt, it's swaying. She's got big boobs as well, but really big boobs, and you can almost see her nipples, and it's always hard because she's got like ice cubes in her pocket or something. I don't know. And she's like walking around, big boob, and big butt. It's like, swaying or whatever. She's walking down like a street or whatever. Like not like a residential street, but like Bullcock Street, or like a shopping street, like there are stores on the side and shit like that. And she's walking around and everyone's going, ooh, whoa, mama, hot stuff, because she's attractive. She's not fire, she's attractive, like, whoa, man, if I could have sex with that woman, I would want to do that. And like, she's like, no sex for you guys. It's none for you. She's like teasing them, like she's like playful. Like it's not like it's catcalling, but she enjoys it. She's not one of those women who hates it. She likes it because she's progressive or something. Like she understands. It's just playful. Like it's not hateful. It's not hateful. Like she understands that. Not always, whatever. And so she's walking along, and big boob, big butt, and she's walking like in her dresses right up a little bit, so you can see her butt a bit more than a bit more normal. And she's walking along, and she walks into a cafe, and she walks in. She goes up to the barista, who also has big boobs, but not as big, because not to take away from the raunchy woman. She's got big boobs, but they're not too big, and her butt's not big at all. So she's not, and she wears glasses, so she's ugly. So like, not too ugly, but like not as attractive. But anyway, yeah, so the big raunchy sexy woman goes to the barista, and she goes, "Can I get frapper, fucker, or whatever, whatever women drink, like lots of cream and shit and sugar and whatever." And the person's like, yeah, whatever, all right, big lady butt on or whatever. And like, she's like, oh, thank you. And she, she does a big wink with like her eyes or something. And she goes to sit on a chair, but the chair, it's too small. It's because her butt's too big, and her boobs land on the table, and she's like, and she's like, my butt's too big, my boobs are too big to bosomy in the chair. And the barista comes over, and she's like, oh no, the big boob, big butt, I'm so sorry. Here. And she brings out the big boob, big chair, big boob, big butt chair, and she sits on it, and she's like, oh, this is much better. But then the chair has arms on it, and it starts touching the big woman, the sexy one, and it's like it's touching her boobs, and it's like they're like, oh, and she's like, no, and that goes on for like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. And then she's like, I'm all tucked, I'm all tired, I'm all sleepy, because I've done like she I don't. She obviously didn't come because women can't. So I don't. She's just tired for being like, I don't know, fucking stimulated, a big massage or something. I don't know. She's like, I'm sleepy. I want to have a nap or something. So she leaves the cafe, and here's where it gets really raunchy. She goes to a park, and she goes to a public toilet. Right? Who goes to a public toilet? Crazy. She goes in to the woman's stall, obviously, because she's not fucking trans. She walks in, and she sits in the woman's toilet, and she takes her butt and she puts it on a toilet seat, right? Yeah. She's not wearing underwear, by the way. Like, she took them off to do the toilet stuff, and she does a big poo. like a really, really big one. Like it's massive. Like it's she's like, well, she's kind of constipated, so she's really, really, really forcing it. Like if this wasn't like a raunchy, like sexy, she would probably prolapse her ass, but she's not gonna because it's like that's not. I don't find that sexy. Like some people, I mean, I don't find it not sexy, but I don't. Not in this situation. Maybe in the sequel, but in this one, she doesn't prolapse because that's like a different kind of sexy. But she poos, and we show it as well. Like the toilet's clear. Like it's obviously that's just for cinematic effect. Like the toilet wouldn't actually be clear, but it's impractical and like it's kind of gross in a way. Like if an ugly woman was pooing, I wouldn't want to see her ugly poo. But because she's a sexy woman, the poo is equally as sexy as her because it comes from her butt. Obviously, like we all know why we're here. But so she's pooing and like and she poos and she does a little pee as well. But the pee's like it's, she's dehydrated, so it's not as the caffeine and sugar and stuff. It's not good for you. That's why the poo is so like difficult to get out as well. It's like she's not a healthy person. Like I mean, But anyway, so she does the poo and the little bit of pee on a little bit. It's like if we can get the actor to only do a little, like it's like the pee has to be there for obvious reasons, but just a little bit, not too much, because that's not it's not for me. I personally don't like that kind of stuff, and it's just it's just not for me. Anyway, so she does all that, and she doesn't wipe. She puts her underwear back on, obviously, but she doesn't wipe. Crazy, disgusting. She's fucking filthy. Like all women, fucking none of them do. Did to that conspiracy, sidetrack. None of them do, ever. None of them do. Just why they stink. Anyway, so she does that, and then she just walks off into the sunset. That's the end. And it's called Raunchy Woman Cafe Poop-a-loo. Because it's a little like a boogaloo, but poop because she poos. And I think that's